part would be to try to connect your AQY to your own office Wi-Fi network. That would give the AQY access to the internet, which would mean that it would connect to the Aeroqual cloud server, and that means that the Aeroqual engineers back here in New Zealand can log on to your instrument and just confirm everything is okay. So you should have received from Aeroqual login access to the cloud.aeroqual.com. This will allow you to see your instrument online once you put it online. Then the very next step we're going to do right now is to show you how to use your own Wi-Fi network to connect it to the internet. So let's go and have a quick look and see how we do that. So if we go back to the main page here, and then we click over onto the configure instrument section here, okay, what we're interested in at this stage is the communication section down here. This will allow us to change the configuration of the Wi-Fi chip on the control board, and we can ask it to look for an existing Wi-Fi network and tell it to connect to the internet. So at the moment, the AQY is in access point mode, and you can see that here where it says Wi-Fi mode access point. We're going to change that to client mode, and then we're going to ask it to connect to a specific Wi-Fi network. Now you can't search for a Wi-Fi network, so you have to be very careful about what Wi-Fi network you specify. So if you remember from before when we connected, I had a lot of Wi-Fi networks. Everyone has lots of Wi-Fi networks shown up. I'm going to use this one, Aeroqual. This is our local office Wi-Fi with a capital A. So here I'm going to type in Aeroqual, which is our office Wi-Fi network, and I need to know the password for our office Wi-Fi network. I think I've got that written down here. So the password is this for our office Wi-Fi. Okay, and we can save that. Okay, so after we've changed the Wi-Fi configuration from access point into client mode, we've typed in the name of our SSID, that's the name of our wireless network. We've typed in the password. What's going to happen is that the connection between your laptop and the AQY is going to break, so you'll no longer be able to communicate directly with the AQY. The AQY is now looking for the Wi-Fi network that you specified and is trying to connect to that Wi-Fi network. So the way that we can now reconnect to our AQY is by going to cloud.aeroqual.com, entering in your unique login credentials, and then you should be able to see the AQY online. And this is the same way that the Aeroqual engineer will log on online and help you confirm everything is healthy with your AQY. So let's have a quick look and see how we might do that. So I'm going to log in with my own unique credentials. My login name is name@company.com, and my password is login. And I'll see a screen very similar to what we saw when we connected directly to the AQY, except now, of course, we're connected to the internet. I see a screen with manage data, calibration and service, configure instrument, all of the various different applications required to see your data and control your instrument. We're going to have another series of videos which goes through the software in more detail. But just to make sure that we have a successful connection of your AQY to the internet, this is what you need to do. Go up to select instrument, and depending on how many AQYs you have, you should see your entire list of available AQYs in the left-hand screen. In our particular example, we just have one AQY. It's our AQY demo 001. And the great thing about that is it shows up normal operation, which means that we have a successful, healthy connection to the internet. We can go back to the calibration and service app, same way we did when we were connecting directly. We can have a look again at the manual entry screen. It looks identical to the same manual entry screen that we have when we were connected directly, except that this time the AQY is connected to the internet and our PC is connected to the internet. So that means that the data from the AQY is being successfully transmitted to the cloud server. So this also means that an Aeroqual engineer can hop online and have a look at your instrument and make sure that everything's healthy. So that's a really basic introduction to unboxing. It's a really basic introduction to the software and how to establish an initial connection. The next video will go into a little bit more detail in the software. We'll take the lid off the front of the AQY and have a look and see what's inside. But I hope this first introduction has been useful. Thank you.